Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy J Rocks. Yeah, I'm hitting you with another graphic novel haul. Like always, I'll try to hit some reviews later. I've just been slow at reading lately, been lagging it. But yeah, let's get to the haul. We got a few hardcovers. I think a few. They're all hardcovers. I haven't got a paperback in the last few videos, I believe. Yeah, but all right, let's get to it. This is Spider-Gwen. Says a character that channels the spirit of the Spider-Man mythos but redefines it for the 21st century. There you go. Nice cover. I'm digging it. I know we all went crazy when that single issue came out, the Age of Spider-Verse. Everybody was at awe, like, oh shit. Finally, Spider-Gwen became a superhero, and like after being around so long, surprised it hadn't happened before, right? And she had a pretty dope costume. A lot of the popularity has to do with the costume, because first things first, the costume got to look cool. The costume got to look dope for people to have any interest, pick up the book or anything, be like, oh shit, look at that. Look at that, then you might pick it up. Or the cover art got to look good. That's what makes you pick up books. That's when I first started, I used to pick up books just based on the covers. As you start collecting whatever, then obviously you learn about writers and interior artists and so forth. But at first I used to just get, the cover looks cool, let me get it. That character looks cool, let me get it. Then you find out if you like them. But that's what eventually grabs you is the looks. It's like a girl, Okay, now I was gonna tell you this one. It covers two miniseries and 1 through 6 and 1 through 6 and also the Edge of Spider-Verse one shot. So yeah, I'm eager to dig in. Yeah, the art on this is very weird. It's kind of like cartoony in a way, but the colors are very Andy Warhol. Like some very pop art type style. It's okay. I liked it at first, and the more I read, I was kind of like, I kind of started not liking it as much. Now I had something to show you here. I also got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4. The first 3 volumes are included in the Michael Bendis Omnibus. This is the second series. It collects issues 1 through 10 of the 2015 series, where Kitty Pryde's on the team now, because we all know Brian Michael Bendis loves him some Kitty Pryde, right? So he always wants to use it in whatever he's writing. So he makes her join the Guardians of the Galaxy. That shit is such bullshit, like she's supposed to be with the X-Men or X-Men Universe type teams, right? Like she's not supposed to be with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Like she seems so out of place to me here. Like I haven't read the Star-Lord and Kitty miniseries, so I don't know if it's any good. But I just don't like the idea of her in this universe and in this space and all that stuff. She needs to be one of the X-Men, and she needs to be on an X-Men team. But yeah, this from what I hear, Bendis never releases a volume 2 on his omnibuses. So the first omnibus has the first 3 hardcovers. So you continue here on volume 4. I was gonna wait for an omnibus, and everybody's telling me, nah, volume 2 of Bendis' work, it never happens. So I was like, so I might as well just get the hardcover then. And I think volume 5 is about to come out already too. So I had to hop on these. They're still shrink wrapped. I'm gonna open them right now. Look at this. There's one thing I saw here that tripped me out. Look at the logos. I don't know why they made them different sizes. That's kind of weird. Yeah, let's open these and check out some of the interior so you could get an idea what I'm. All right, so that's the cover right here. Very colorful. Nice thick lines. Look too bad. What's this, like a? It's not a pink. What do you call this color? Some weird color. Oh, look at this cover. This is the type of art you're gonna get up in here. So you can have an idea. It's cool for a minute, and then it starts getting old. It starts getting old real quick. But yeah, all in all, I think I only picked this up because I think they ended up giving it to me for free. I'm gonna post it up for sale if anybody's interested. Holla at me, probably sell it for like 15 bucks. It's brand new. I just opened it right now to flip through the pages. Little Spider-Gwen's costume, that shit looks tight, but then they still gotta work on what to do with her. Seems like they had a big hit with the costume and with Gwen Stacy and so forth, and but since they got so popular, they're like, well, we kind of have to give her a series because she blew up too much, you know what I mean? Like, so we kind of have to go at it, and it wasn't working out so well. But then again, it's also more modern Marvel, and you know most of the more recent Marvel stuff hasn't been very good. So take that for what you will. The binding on this is pretty good. It's nice. So are the pages. They're just thick enough, not too thick and not too thin. All right, here's the cover to Guardians Volume 4. And I'm honestly like, I'm not digging this cover that much. It's just Rocket Raccoon right there. Just kind of lame. It's the back cover. Like I said, it covered the first what does it say? Yeah, 10 issues. All right, I was right. Let's take out the. Oh, this jacket can. You know, I'm digging what Marvel's doing with these new designs on the covers. That's just pretty dope. I like it. I didn't mind the solid black. What was it called? Like buckram. Those buckram style black covers or burgundy or whatever. I didn't mind those with just the title. Those were cool, and these are cool. The ones I really didn't like were those flat black ones with the title. Those just were kind of weak. But these new hardcovers, they're a lot thinner than the previous ones, and the binding's a lot better. The pages are, you can flip through them a lot better too. They're not big thick pages that stay open. Like when you go like this, they will stay like that because they're so thick. These don't do that. Look at this. Oh shit, fucking Kitty Pryde's looking badass in this Star-Lord costume. I'm feeling that shit, but I still gotta read it, see what's going on. That's another person I can't see him with the Guardians. They're getting too convoluted. It definitely needs to bounce. But we'll get to that. Well, I'm gonna read it and see what happens. Maybe that will happen. We need to get rid of the thing, and we need Angela back. That's what we need to do. Yeah, it's hardly any gutter loss. The quality in this is pretty good, and I'm feeling the pages too. All right, so that's some of the art for you. Got that sneak peek. Now let's move on to the next book. All right, the next book is BPRD Hell on Earth Volume 1. It's a continuation to the Plague of Frogs stuff. Nice chunky hardcover. These are at a great value. You get a lot of reading done for a very low price. 20 bucks for about 400 plus pages. That's the same as Marvel's Epic Collections. It's 400 plus pages for 20 bucks, but they're not even hardcovers. This is hardcover, so you know, much props to Dark Horse, you know, making it happen. Gotta give it to them, man. They give you your bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really give you your money's worth in quality. Let's get to some of the interiors on this. Alright, there's the cover to the Hell on Earth Volume 1. As you guys might be for, I don't know if you guys know about this or not, Volume 2, they had a misprint. There was some pages, something wrong with the order of the pages or something. So that one's, they're gonna be re-releasing it in, I think, October. So I just picked up only Volume 1, and Volume 2 is gonna have to just wait. That's the cover, Ape Sapien with some type of security guard, BPRD type of suit going on. This is definitely not Magnolia, that's for sure. The art style almost looks, you know, it has, like if you just saw it in pencils, it has Magnolia's type of style. Like you can see hints of it, but you know, without the moody colors and the dark inks, then it's totally different. Then that's such a big part of Magnolia's art, is the colors and dark inks. But it's good to see, you know, different artists on BPRD and on Hellboy and so forth. You don't want to see the same artist for 20 years, you know. You want to see different people take the manual and see patient of the characters. Like, let me see how this person would draw the characters, how he'll make them look, and so forth. It's always good to, after a few years, bring some new blood in. Yeah, that one was pretty dope right there. Ape Sapien looking serious right there, like he ain't playing around. Must have heard some bad news. Alright. You get the basic gist of it, you get an idea of the artist. Mike Mignola, if you read one book of his, you got a pretty good idea of what to expect in his whole universe of Magnolaverse or whatever. Alright, guys. Alright, the last two books of the haul are I got this one, Legends of the Dark Knight, Alan Davis, Volume 1. You know, I've been digging Alan Davis. I love his work. That was legit. He really makes the art move. His style looks sweet, and he can tell a story with his pictures. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I looked at this is Volume 1. I don't know why it says Volume 1. I doubt there's gonna be a Volume 2. And another thing here, this trips me out because they recently made a trade paperback of this, and I don't even think they collect the same material. Correct me if I'm wrong. This collects Detective Comics 569 to 575 and Batman Full Circle. Now the trade paperback collects 569 to 575, and then it collects also like 578 to 582 or something like that, like another 4 issues. So I don't know why this didn't include those 4 issues plus the Full Circle that it includes. So it could be a little chunkier because it's pretty skimpy. That would have been pretty dope if it included what the trade paperback has and what's already on this. That was kind of weird. And now the trade paperback don't have that Full Circle storyline, because now that one they left out of it and added those other 4 issues so that they could add the Full Circle storyline on its own separate hardcover, which was all fucked up. Like, I didn't even get any of that. I thought that Todd McFarlane Batman hardcover that includes the Full Circle, that hardcover and that trade paperback should have both just been one book, one hardcover book. I don't even want to buy both, so I'm not even going to. I'm good with this one. I know what they're trying to do is trying to get you to buy 2 books, but I would have enough mind if whatever you charge for one book and the other, charge me for both and put them both on one collected edition. Fuck, is that so hard? Yeah, so here's the cover. It's not very dynamic. I know when you look at it, it looks, there isn't any dark inks or anything. It looks a little too smooth, kind of cartoony almost, too pretty for a Batman book, right? Like, Alan Davis art is just not gonna fit Batman. But then look over here. See, we just need the right inker up in here to help Alan Davis out. I definitely think he's better in the X-Men universe. That's where I prefer him, but he's okay on Batman. I mean, wherever he's on, it's his art. I'm gonna pick it up. He's a master storyteller with his art. He could tell a great story with pictures. Not a big fan of the way he drew Joker there. But yeah, man, Alan Davis is definitely in the top 10 for me. But I will have to admit, for Batman, I kind of prefer a darker, grittier type of art. This one, very light inks. The colors are kind of too colorful. Even one with the light blue Batman, which is pretty obvious that's what Davis would have gone with. It reflects more his art style. It's not bad. Can't wait to dig into this one. Alright, let's get to the next book. I used to have this book before, and I sold it. Then it went out of print. It got expensive, and I wanted to rebuy it when I found out there was a volume 2 coming out. It's the Norm Brayfogle Batman, the Detective Comics. I just tripped out on that cover back. That shit looks fucking sweet. It's digging the art right there on the cover. The interior inside is by Brayfogle, which he's okay. I like him. He's not bad. If you're not familiar with him, he's that guy that doesn't draw neck on Batman. But anyways, this is not really why I got it. I got it for Alan Grant and is it just Alan Grant or is it Alan Grant and John Wagner? I got it for the writers, cause Alan Grant, he writes a lot of Judge Dredd, and he writes a few other things on Grendel, and I really dig his writing style, so that's why I picked this up. I'm gonna pick up volume 2 as well. Hopefully someday these volume 1 and 2 get collected in one omnibus. Might happen in a few years, the way these Golden Age and Silver Age omnibuses are coming out so quick. So hopefully that happens down the road, and I'll gladly get rid of these and buy those omnis, and maybe we could collect these issues in a better format or whatever. Here's the cover to The Dark Knight by Norm Brayfogle. Digging this cover, we got the demon right there. I don't even know if Brayfogle did the cover though, but I'm definitely digging it. That shit look pretty tight. Another black, solid black DC cover, which is fine. Like I said, this Brayfoggle's art, it's not too bad. I like the inkings. He definitely moves the action along pretty good. Looks dynamic, but I wouldn't say he's one of my favorite Batman artists. Far from it. But I do think he's an important one. He had a decent run on Detective Comics. Let me see. Look at this panel. That shit looks pretty sick right there. Yeah, this is a nice chunky book, like I said, and we have volume 2 on its way, like in about 2 months. Can't wait for that. This book I picked up for the story. Alan Grant's writing, the stories he does with Batman. They're very cool, very entertaining. Late 80s stuff. I believe this is the first appearance of Scarface as well. I believe it's on this book. Yeah, but like I said, look at Brayfoggle's art. It's not great, but you know, sometimes it's actually pretty bad. Sometimes, but sometimes it really looks pretty good. Again, not one of my top Batman artists, and not in my book. But he does bring action along pretty good. The majority of the time. Just the anatomy and the art style and stuff that falls flat for me sometimes. Nothing coming in. So I'll wait till my next order so I could, you know, have at least 5-6 books. I like to keep it anywhere between 5 and 7 or 8. So the videos don't run too long. Yeah, so I'm gonna save those books for the next haul. And yeah, you already know what's up. In the description down below, I have the link to my Twitter. Check me out on Twitter. That's where I do most of my damage. You know, that's where I'm at on daily basis, basically. Or I daily post a picture or leave a few comments or whatever. I also have a Goodreads account. If you guys are familiar with Goodreads, it's a place where you leave a review of your books or you keep track of the new books you buy. You post them right there so you can keep track of what books you have, and if you wish to leave a review, you do so. So definitely follow me on Goodreads if you have an account, and I'll follow you back because I'm always interested in knowing what people got in their collection, what they read, and read the reviews and so forth. Also Discord, I have a link to Discord there. If you're not familiar with it, click on it, check it out. It's where people chat, and you could do audio chat or just text chat or whatever. Check it out, it's pretty fun. And yeah, I guess that's all I got for you. So you already know what's up. Hit that subscribe button. Very important, always hit the bell. Always hit the bell. And you know, hit that share, hit that like, and if you wish to do so. And also my favorite part, drop comments down below because I love reading them and I love responding to them. So yeah, that's all I got for you, and I'll check you guys out next time, like I said.